Alright, what's going on? First of all, we have one of West Coast pioneers in this hip-hop game. West Coast top engineers in this hip-hop game, along with Snoop and everybody else. Daz Dillinger, what's going on with you?
Thanks for having me, definitely. You know, I don't do a lot of interviews, but you know, with the new DeathRow, I thought I'd come out and start talking some more.
So now that we got you down here, with this new DeathRow and Snoop taking over, what do you think about the whole thing?
We gonna get the music back to, you know, how we originally planned it to be. You know, Snoop was my cousin, you know, so when we started in this game, we really wanted to put that West Coast rap on the map, you know, with the gangster rap and all that. Shout out to Eazy-E. And we just want to give our take on the rap game. So we're gonna get back to that with the new DeathRow, and that's where we coming. We're gonna be coming hard. Shout out to Michelet.
Bruh. And are you gonna be bringing? You guys bring back the Dogg Pound as well?
Definitely. Corrupt is my brother. You know, Snoop my cousin, Corrupt my brother. So we definitely gonna be coming. Shout out to Dr. Dre. We gonna be doing a lot of things that you know when that whole thing popped off with the Chronic, I was 17 years old. And I don't know if a lot of people know, but I produced on the Chronic too. So Dre was showing us certain things, but he said, you know, let your creativity just reign. I did that song, Rat-a-tat-tat. I did that song. I produced some, and I'm still getting residuals from that. So it was definitely a good time for me.
Now you was around when DeathRow was at like its peak. Can you give us any stories, anything from back when Suge was running?
It's complicated because again, I'll tell you, I was 17. I was young.
DeathRow.
I wasn't really in the middle of a lot of that beef, you know, even when they had the West Coast and the East Coast beef. You know, Bad Boy, we loved Bad Boy, we loved Biggie. We liked it, Puff. I wanted Puff to produce on the Dogg Pound album.
Say, hold up, wait a minute.
That wasn't really our beef, but, you know, being we were soldiers, and, you know, Pac said this and that, and we was just riding with who we was riding with.
Bruh.
But even when Dre left that whole situation he had with Eazy and came over and with the Aftermath situation, you know, we loved Eazy. Eazy was the epitome of gangster rap out there, you know. But we had to ride with who we ride with, you know. Rest in peace to Eazy.
And so you still talk to Snoop?
Definitely still. That's my family. We always gonna talk. I want to clear something up too, you know. Before Eazy died from the AIDS and everything, I had them lyrics on that song where I was like, you know, you pussy and all that, and you know, I didn't know, I couldn't predict that stuff, so you know. That was just rap back then, so I want to take that back and offer condolences to his family, you know, because we idolized Eazy, so it wasn't really no beef. All that stuff there was good for rap to make money. That's all it was.
Bruh. And so you got anything, new projects coming out or anything?
Got a couple new projects coming out. We got the Dogs. The Dogs is back at work, you know, the Dogs is running around, and we're going to be dropping some more classics. I'm going to be producing a lot on the new material, and, you know, just stay tuned, because we definitely going to put that West Coast flavor back in the air.
And now, do you think, a couple more, do you think that you guys can really make a big run in this game without Nate Dogg?
Listen, Nate Dogg,
we know he was a huge
he was a pivotal component of our music and, you know, the magic that we created, but we can still go because we still got a lot of creativity in us, you know, and we want to give these new jacks a run for their money because, you know, they be talking real, they be fat mouthing a lot, so we want to let them know because a lot of times they don't respect the originators, and they, you know, so we gonna definitely show them where the G's was at and put that gangster music back in the swing.
Well, for those who don't, if you don't know Daz and Corrupt and the Dogg Pound,
you'll find out when we release this new material, because if you get shot in your ass, it's probably from one of our new songs.
Thanks for coming out, Daz.
Not a problem.
It's an honor and a privilege.
Yes, we definitely duck when the Dogg Pound get back in the studio.
But thank you for coming out, giving us this interview. It's not, we don't really get to see you much.
Not a problem, man. West Side.
Thank you. Daz Dillinger.